Hello everyone, hello, I'm the Black Shadow, and welcome to this little update video I'm going to put up today. I know I've only just done an update video like a few days ago or so, but we are coming on possibly one of the busiest weekends of my entire life since starting this this channel 8 years ago, and figured that this probably made good sense to get this update video up and running to let you know what's going on over the next week or so. We will be starting off today with Friday, October 25th, which is the release date for MediEvil for the PS4, which I'm very much looking forward to. And good news, everyone! Assuming everything goes to plan over the next couple of days, as I should hope it will do, I will indeed be playing this game on release, and I will indeed be recording this game on release as well. The idea is I'm going to be heading over to the store. I've pre-ordered it first thing in the morning, come back, get a video recorded, get it uploaded to YouTube as soon as I physically can, basically, and then I will be recording plenty more of the day until I'm out later on that evening. Now, because I'm having to borrow a console, and I'm going to have it for basically about a week or so, I'm going to have to basically block record this series pretty much in a couple of days or so, which is not how I generally like to do things. I much prefer being able to sort of do a video, or like 3 or 4 videos, say, record those, upload those, and that way it gives me more of an opportunity to kind of interact with you guys and, you know, during the videos as such. But due to the constraints around me actually doing this series, I'm going to have to kind of block record it all in a couple of goes or so, like within a space of a few days, which is, you know, is what it is, but it should be fine enough. I always do try and respond as best as I can via the comment section on the YouTube videos anyways, and I know a lot of you guys are very much looking forward to me actually getting my hands on this game, so I think it's a small sacrifice in order to actually get that cracking on. But regardless, given what I saw of the demo, which looked, you know, not too bad, I'm really hopeful for MediEvil 2. MediEvil 2? I'm thinking of Resident Evil Remake 2 here. The Resident Evil Remake, and I think it should be a good blast regardless. And for 25 quid, that's not too bad at all. It's not too bad at all. Then we get to this Saturday, folks, and the big stream, the anniversary marathon, folks, over on Twitch. We'll be recording from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. UK time, and it will be busy as heck, folks. A celebration of the channel and all the things we've achieved over the course of its time, and I have indeed sorted out the schedule for the stream as well, and it is thus. Here it is in its full glory. All times are UK BST, so the stream will be starting about 6-ish or 6 in the morning over in the States. I know what you guys are thinking, but I don't expect anyone to be here for the whole stream. The only person I expect to be here for the whole stream is me, and that's because I'm an idiot. So this is what we do over this course, a variety of games with some actual view interaction as well. We'll be kicking off the stream first thing with where it all began 8 years ago, and with Resident Evil 1. And you'll notice I've put down here speedrun in parentheses. The reason for that is, as I mentioned a few weeks ago in an update video, something I'm very interested in having a crack with and seeing where I get to, is actually exploring speedrunning Resident Evil games. My interest has been piqued recently in regards to seeing like Resident Evil 2 speedrun tournament that I mentioned about a couple of weeks or so ago, and that has now concluded. Hence why I want to return to Resident Evil 1 and have a go and just see what I can achieve. Now, while I do intend to kind of detail and document like the process and like all the stuff you can do with it and show off the kind of the side of things, I do kind of want a start point for me to work from, and it seemed this is a perfect time to do it, as well as just return to Resident Evil 1 and all the crazy fucking corny lines and all that shit. So we're going to be kicking off that. I'm going to be seeing how quick can I just beat this game off my own hands. I'm going to do a little bit of planning what route I intend to take and bits and pieces like that before the stream. But other than that, I'm not really going to do any particular work for this. I'm just going to see how quickly can I just beat this game, just trying, and then see, and obviously that will see how it progresses over the course of the following couple of months or so, and how long I decide to have a crack at this, basically. So we're going to start off the stream with that. Following on from that then as well is the classic survival horror game that I ventured. A couple of people actually guessed it, so good on you for guessing that. One person, I have to apologize because technically I have delved into the series as such. I wasn't really thinking of that at the time of recording. And that is the original Alone in the Dark for 1992. It was originally released for MS-DOS, but there's now a Steam re-release, as well as getting stuff like GOG and that sort of thing. It is the originator of survival horror, folks. Resident Evil, as I've always said, is the series that defined survival horror, but it's not where it started. It began 4 years prior to that with the original Alone in the Dark, and if you guys have never seen Alone in the Dark, I would very heavily recommend just have a quick little flick on the internet and just have a look at a video or two. Just get a feel for how old the game really is. And you can tell it's not aged particularly well. This is very true, but I figured at least for historical purposes, as much as anything else, it'd be a good opportunity to delve into it. I do not expect to beat the whole game in the couple of hours or so that I'm going to have for streaming this. I do not expect to beat the game at all. As such, I've actually scheduled the following Saturday to be the finishing parts for Alone in the Dark. I could do the whole thing, but there's a lot of different games I want to get involved in this stream, and as such, we'll get through a couple of hours of it and see how we go, and we'll all have a good laugh and be thankful that video gaming has come so far in 25 years. From then on will be the more sort of interactivity part of the stream. So I do want to get into the anniversary stream, and we'll be getting that over with the Oregon Trail 2. We are returning to it after a couple of years, over half 3 onwards, and it will be a democracy run, which means that I will be wiping my hands of all that happens probably in our trail over to Willamette Valley. Every decision to be taken in the game will be decided by everyone in the Twitch chat, folks. That is how we're going to run this. It's something I've wanted to do for quite a long time. I've kind of mentioned a couple update videos of looking to get something done, and I've finally gotten around to basically doing it. Oregon Trail 2 as well, we did, say, a couple of years ago. It was a request from a member of the YouTube channel who actually sent me a physical copy of the disc, actually, in order to get the game running as well. We had some good times and some good travels amongst that, like, which fucking way is west? God damn, I hate that kid. So the entire stream will be decided by the Twitch chat over here, and as such, I will be wiping my hands of all the times you guys decide to forward fucking with us, because what is wrong with you people? It's something I've noticed in doing these things in 8 years. What is wrong with people sometimes? The Twitch voting will continue then beyond that into Warhammer Vermintide 2 from 6 till 8. I featured in a stream or two. I've joined with Shotgun Jen & Co. over on her channel in the past couple of months or so. And I'm very interested in actually bringing it over to our channel, at least for one time or so. The really awesome thing with Vermintide 2 is that it has an integrated Twitch voting system as well. Whereas Oregon Trail 2 is a bit more ad hoc and kind of working it out on the fly. Vermintide 2 has an actual integrated system with the Twitch chat, which allows you to basically decide majority of aspects of what goes on during the case of the games. And it basically asks you, how badly do you want to screw over the people actually playing the game? And I suspect the answer could be quite badly. If you're not very familiar with Vermintide 2, think of it as rather Left 4 Dead-like, but in the Warhammer setting. It's much more melee-focused, as opposed to Left 4 Dead, which is obviously a much more, with ranged combat against melee enemies. Here, ranged combat does exist, but nowhere near as much, which probably makes the game a lot harder than Left 4 Dead, I would reckon. And then we'll be finishing off the stream in the only way we know how, and that is the return for the Outbreak Raffle, which will be back after about 6 months. We last did a Raffle at the beginning of April, which was which is a pretty long time ago. And we'll be returning with that. I do intend to do more raffles before the end of the year as well. There's bound to be one probably around Christmas and New Year's. And I might well look to do another one as well, possibly next week as well. The reason for that, as I've mentioned, being we'll finish off Alone in the Dark. It probably will not take a long time to finish it, so I might throw in some raffles as well at the end of that. Besides, it's Outbreak. We all love Outbreak, right? It's all great. If that's not enough streaming for you guys as well, the following evening on the 27th from 8:30 onwards to a finish time, I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to be playing to a finish, and it's our final Secret Hitler stream. We are tied 8-8 between the Liberal and Fascist teams in a race to 11. It has been 16 games of real hard bargaining and a lot of working out and puzzling and the occasional lucky shot or two. I've really, really enjoyed playing Secret Hitler. It's been great to get it in with some folks that I know and from the channel, and some folks that I don't know as well. It's been great interactivity-wise and such. I'll be looking to do more Tabletop Simulator stuff down the line as well. But the final stream will be taking place from 8:30 on Sunday evening, and we'll be playing to an absolute finish, however long that takes. So that's the Twitch side as well. If you need as well, I have put the schedule as well into this place here on Twitch. The name's completely escaped me, but the schedule will be down here for that, and I will be referring to that, I am very, very sure, over the course of the stream. As I mentioned, I do not expect everyone to be there for 12 hours, but it would be fantastic to see all you guys popping in at some point over the course of the stream. It'd be nice to really see you guys, say hi, and it'd be lovely to have your company, because by the end of 12 hours, I might be in some real state, and I might need the help. It's very, very possible. Going from that as well, that takes us to YouTube. So you guys have been deluged with videos a little bit recently, especially yesterday when I got hold and uploaded the entire, I don't know if on my screen, Patreon request series that I did over on Twitch on Saturday. That has now gone all up on live on the channel. But if there is enough content for you between that and the MediEvil remake and State of Decay, which the next video that will be out later tonight, and Resident Evil 6, which will be getting uploaded as and when possible. I've already mentioned of the somewhat delays we're going to have on that series because of the audio issues that we've unfortunately had over on the previous recording session. If that is not enough for you, in which case you're pretty hardcore, I have more good news for you, and that is starting from Monday, I'll be getting uploaded onto the channel a selection of games from the Project Resistance beta, which closed about a week and a half ago now. It was. Or has it been longer than that? It feels like it's been longer than that, actually. Never mind. So there's a selection of games that I've taken from both the Friday and Sunday streams I did over on Twitch, as well as a collection of games that I played and recorded on my own on Saturday as well, which I didn't do any streaming for. A selection of all 4 of the characters in the game, as you can see, as well as from the Mastermind as well. Some of these games do not feature any commentary, in particular the Saturday ones, because I didn't have my mic hooked up for that at the time. But regardless, if you're interested in getting more of an idea for what the Resistance beta was like, it was reliving. There were some pretty entertaining moments on both streams, and there's also slides of makeup as well. I want to say for the Friday stream, I know quite a lot of you guys actually joined along for the Friday stream to see the beta. We had a lot of technical difficulties for that stream, which was very frustrating, and I do apologize again for that. It wasn't my fault, as it turned out, at all. But what could you do? It was an ad hoc thing. It is what it is. So there's been an opportunity for you to have us peruse of the videos, see what you like about it, and yeah, get a more of a informed opinion, hopefully. If you've not seen much of the actual footage for the beta, feel free to have a crack and look at those. And that's pretty much everything as far as video-wise is concerned. As I say, plenty of content coming up for you guys over the next couple of weeks or so. I've got a lot to schedule and manage in that respect. It's going to be pretty busy on my end too, so plenty for me to work on. As always, if you do wish to get in contact with the channel, you've got the comment section below of this video, which I try and respond to all the comments on YouTube I get, as and when YouTube decide to tell me that they exist. We also have as well the Twitter sphere over at BlackShadow993 at twitter.com. Feel free to follow us over there, again, for a variety of updates as well for video releases, as well as people getting a hold of me for various bits and pieces, and the odd retweet or two of really, really nice people doing really, really nice things for me. On top of that as well, we of course have the Patreon for the channel at patreon.com/BlackShadow993, where if you wish to make any physical actual contributions to the channel, it would be very, very, very much appreciated. Everything that goes into the channel goes back into it, and trying to make the best content I physically can for you guys. And if you want any proof of that, I'd like to think the last 12 months or so since we got the Patreon up and running has completely revolutionized and modernized my my setup for this, and it is so appreciated. And I like doing things back for those guys as well that do their part, I suppose, on the Patreon. As well as that, as I mention every time, that is, of course, our Discord server. There's a link of that in the video description below, where you can use to keep in contact with the channel and its latest goings on. All sorts of information available through here, from the latest releases thread as well. Another way to keep updated to when videos come out and released. We've got the Outbreak Online thread. For those of you that are interested in joining for Resident Evil Outbreak, you are more welcome to do so. Do get hold on the Discord server, I should say. And if you are perhaps interested in getting hold of it, but don't have the emulator or anything like that, and don't quite know how to set it up, I believe it was last week now, I uploaded and released a full online guide for setting up Resident Outbreak from scratch to physical online gameplay, which you can go ahead and peruse. Quite a few people have used this now, and I've had no problems reported to me, apart from one instance, and unfortunately that basically comes down to they picked the wrong internet provider. You know who you are. We also, as well, event scheduling, which is being used by various other people with their goings on Twitch. And as I should include, and I was heavily told that I did not include on the last Discord update, in which I'm very sorry, everyone. And that, of course, is the dad joke section. Let's see, what have we got in for today's excursions? Breaking news: Energizer Bunny arrested, charged with battery. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest. Whiteboards are remarkable. I hate my life sometimes. So that's the end of the update video. So thank you very much for listening and watching. As I say, it would be fantastic to see all you guys, as many as you can. Just feel free to drop by over on the Saturday anniversary stream. We'll be really, really appreciated to see you. But outside of that, as I say, it is going to be plenty of content. I don't know what state I'm going to be by the end of Saturday and Sunday, and the fact I might be doing more MediEvil recording on the Monday or Tuesday. I'm probably pretty damn exhausted by the end of this weekend, but I've always said that September and October are the busy months for the channel. It's slightly my own fault, I agree, but it's all in a good cause, and a good cause being my mental state of mind. And I guess I've got to look at my holiday fund as well, right? That's also very, very important. So take care of yourselves. If I don't see you on the stream on Saturday, as I say, we've got Remake coming out on Friday. We've got State of Decay 2 coming out later tonight. And about as much content on YouTube as you could shake a stick at. And I'm talking like a real, real big one. Take care of yourselves, everyone. I'll see you all very, very soon.